One stormy evening, 16-year-old Jack found himself cleaning the dusty attic of his late grandfather's house. As thunder roared outside, Jack's eyes caught a glimpse of an old wooden chest hidden under a pile of broken furniture. Curious, he opened it and discovered an ancient map with strange markings. The map had a title that read, "The Lost Treasure of Emerald Island." Excited and intrigued, Jack quickly noticed a note scribbled in his grandfather's handwriting: "This treasure is real. But beware, it's guarded by dangers and tests of courage." Jack's heart raced with the thrill of adventure. Determined, Jack packed the map and some supplies. Tomorrow, his journey to Emerald Island would begin. The next morning, Jack boarded an old fishing boat captained by a grumpy but kind sailor named Captain Murphy. As they sailed through rough waters, the captain warned Jack about the island. Emerald Island is no place for the faint-hearted. Many have gone, but few have returned. Jack gripped the map tightly. The island's outline looked ominous, with jagged cliffs, dense forests, and the words "Beware of the Guardians" written near the treasure mark. But Jack wasn't afraid. When they finally arrived, the island was cloaked in eerie silence. The air smelled of salt and something ancient. Jack's adventure had officially begun. Following the map, Jack ventured into the thick forest. The trees were massive, their twisted branches forming a canopy that blocked out the sun. Suddenly, Jack heard whispers. At first, he thought it was the wind, but then he realized the whispers were coming from the trees themselves. The whispers spoke in riddles: "To pass, you must prove your worth. What can travel the world, but stays in one place?" Jack froze, then answered, "A stamp." The forest went silent, and the trees parted, revealing a narrow path. Jack knew the riddles were just the beginning. As Jack followed the path, he reached a dark cave. Standing at its entrance was a shadowy figure with glowing red eyes. "I am the guardian of shadows," it growled. "To proceed, you must face your greatest fear." The cave's walls lit up, and Jack saw images of his worst nightmares: failing his family, losing those he loved, and being completely alone. His hands trembled, but he remembered his grandfather's words about courage and moved forward. Jack took a deep breath, walked through the visions, and emerged on the other side. The guardian vanished, leaving behind a key carved from obsidian. The map led Jack to a lagoon surrounded by sharp rocks. At its center was a pedestal with a glowing emerald chest. But as Jack approached, the water began to swirl violently, and a massive sea serpent rose from the depths. "You seek the treasure, but it comes at a price," the serpent hissed. "What are you willing to sacrifice?" Jack thought of his grandfather and the true meaning of treasure. Jack realized the real treasure wasn't gold or jewels, it was the adventure, the lessons, and the memories. "I sacrifice the treasure for my family's honor and the knowledge I've gained," Jack said boldly. The serpent nodded and disappeared, leaving the chest unguarded. Jack opened the chest with the obsidian key. Inside, he didn't find gold or riches. Instead, there was a single letter and a compass. The letter read, "Dear Jack, the greatest treasure is not wealth, but the courage to seek it. This compass will always guide you home. Love, Grandpa." Tears filled Jack's eyes. He realized his grandfather had left this treasure not for its value, but to teach him bravery, wisdom, and the importance of family. Jack returned to the mainland with the compass in hand and a heart full of gratitude. The adventure had changed him forever.